at the greater end of it, they're not. So when you're talking about the high end of intelligence, you find way more men at that high end than you do women. That's the point. It's not to say in the middle or in the lower averages are not the same. It's when you get up to the high end.
Right.
They
Hold on
become
just a sec. Hold
disproportionate.
on.
Bye. I'm leaving.
Wait, can you sit down?
Oh, I thought you said come stay by.
What? So why are you leaving?
I have to go.
Why?
I have something that came up.
What came up?
It's personal.
What do you mean it's personal?
My boyfriend's getting mad at me. Wait,
Your boyfriend? Hold on. You said, whoa, hold on.
Red?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I mean my friend.
Why is your friend? Why is your male platonic friend?
Yeah.
Why is he getting mad at you?
And why does he have any?
Why does if you're he's your platonic?
Okay, I think I just want to go. I'm just lying.
Okay, why? You were hold on. Why do you want to go?
I don't know.
Can you please speak into the microphone, please?
I don't know. I just.
You're not enjoying the conversation?
Not really.
It's the prison reform.
You requested to be on the show.
I know.
Is it because you're not getting enough attention?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, but
Honestly, I just not feeling it.
You're not feeling it. Didn't you say, hold on, but like, didn't you request to be on the show? Here, I have some notes here. Let me get in. I'll get.
It's different when you're doing it.
Did you think it was going to be a one-on-one interview? Here, at least
Wait,
you.
hold
on. No, hold on. So just to do you a favor, because I don't want you to feel like you wasted your time.
No, I don't want to get too much into that.
No, so you provided some pre-show notes. So because you said you're not feeling like we're reeling you into the conversation.
It's okay.
You said that you've had heated physical arguments and multiple celebrity altercations, hookup stories gone wrong. I want to give you I feel, but you drove here, you drove a long distance. I don't want you to feel like we haven't.
No.
It hasn't been valuable for you. So like, why don't we just get into it? So do you want to get into some of those stories? You said you had some funny, good stories. I want to get into it.
Yeah, and then I don't know. I'm kind of like thinking about if I should get into it because.
I mean, we could, if you don't want to get into it, but you want to stay for the panel, we reserved a seat for you. You requested to be on the show, so.
Okay.
You said.
Maybe I'll get into it in a little bit. I don't know.
Wait, get into what?
I don't know.
No, you said you want to be on the panel.
I mean, I didn't want to, but.
Is there anything, just so I can try to reel you into the conversation a bit so you feel a little more like part of the conversation, is there
if
any...
you just like really don't want to be here.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Is there anything dating related that you would like to touch on? Because I sometimes it's hard because we have a full panel here. Sometimes it can be difficult to fully get everyone in the conversation. Sometimes people have more dominant conversational style, so it can be hard for somebody who's perhaps a bit more introverted to feel like they can engage with some of these topics. Some people don't want to engage with certain topics like the feminism stuff. I'm happy to try to reel you in with some more dating related stuff. So is there anything dating related that you'd like to talk about?
Maybe in a little bit. I'll stay for a little bit. And then
okay, well, I'll ask you some questions then. So you said you were single for 6 months. Is that, 3 months. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you've been single for 3 months. Are you currently dating, is there any guys in the picture?
Kinda. Well, I started.
Can you speak into the mic just so that people can hear you?
I mean, I've been single, but I started talking to my ex again.
Was that the
one that
guy who dropped you off?
No.
You've been talking to your ex again?
Yeah, the one that I was with 3 months ago.
Okay. And are there any other guys in the picture, or is it just you're talking to your ex, or?
I go on dates. I'll go on dates, but nothing like serious.
Okay. Do you have like a roster kind of?
No. I mean, I like to go on dates. I mean, I like to be out. I like to go out, but I don't really.
How do they get the dates with you? DMs, or just they meet you in person? Work?
Like all three.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Asking a nurse out.
Yeah, in person or social media.
Well, in your pre-show notes to us, when we asked if there's anything on the podcast that you'd like to talk about, you had stated, I have a lot. I got into really heated
I remember.
arguments with...
I don't think I read it right. Like, I don't think I read it right.
You didn't read what
like
right?
what you sent me or whoever was communicating me. But
you didn't... What do you mean?
You said, oh, do you want to talk about these topics on the podcast? I just thought you were like... I didn't know you were...
For what other reason would we
like, just to
ask?
like a general, like, I don't know if you're gathering like general information from everyone and like touch on stuff like that. But like, I didn't think you're going to like... And I was drunk when I messaged that. I don't even think I messaged you.
Well, you messaged us on Monday. I want to be on your panel, emoji. And then you said the three questions we ask are any crazy unique dating stories? If so, what? Any specific dating related topics, things you'd like to speak on during the show? If so, what? And then general thoughts, stance on modern dating. Any hot takes? If so, what? And to 11, or to this, you responded, I got into really heated, you had some celebrity hookup stories gone wrong. Celebrity altercations. If you don't want to talk about it, that's totally fine. But do you want to talk about it?
No, I don't want to say any name.
I'm like ready for the tea.
I love celebrity gossip.
Okay, so you also said something about, I don't know, the Share 7 agreements. You said,
Yeah.
Andrew, I don't know what that
A
is.
sprinkle.
What is that?
You don't know that?
What is it?
You don't know about sprinkle?
No, let her answer. Go ahead.
I haven't really like looked into her too much, but I saw her on TikTok. She's like,
Who's her?
Her name's Share 7.
Oh, okay.
I think, yeah. And she just kind of like teaches young girls how to talk to like higher value men or how to be to like attract higher value men.
What's her credentials? Why is she teaching that?
I have no idea, but I mean, she gets a lot of.
I think
So what is her recommendations, I guess?
So she basically talks about how, I don't know, let me see. Let me think of like a situation. Like, she has a lot of different videos, but she mainly says like, if it's her main, like, I think what I take from what she says is like, if he's not doing what you want, like, have your standards high. If he's not doing what you want him to do, just leave or like on to the next type of thing.
Such as what?
Like, like treating you right, like if spoiling you, like anything you want, like.
Okay, treating you right.
Like just being treated right in general.
Spoiling.
Like, I think me personally, like I like want to talk to a high value man or like be spoiled or treated like I said. Like I feel like men should provide. So.
You think men should provide?
What is a high value man though? Like in what
like
sense?
I think, well, there's a lot of different aspects, but I'm talking about like their personality and like financially.
So you want to be, do you consider yourself a high value woman?
I do.
Okay, so what does it mean to be a high value woman as opposed to an average woman or a low value woman?
Just maybe my beliefs, like how I think, I think like, what, like I think I've had and I've never been like treated like badly or a certain way, like, so I just have high standards, like meaning like that in my relationships, like.
You just want to be treated right, basically.
No, like spoiled, like,
okay.
Or like provided for,
spoiled?
like.
Spoiled how? Like you want a guy to get you gifts,
yeah,
pay
like
for dates?
Not spoiled, but just like the bare minimum, right? I think everyone, like women, like should.
Well, hold on. Let's be precise in our language here, because you said spoil.
Okay, spoiled.
But now
like,
you're saying bare minimum.
Okay, bare minimum. Like I think it's bare minimum to get like flowers and be treated right. But I'm saying like.
On the first date?
Yeah. Do you not agree?
I don't think men should be buying women flowers on first dates, and
I feel like that's.
I agree.
That's
why
happened.
not?
I mean, that's happened to me.
I don't know. I feel like that's like a little goofy.
I don't know.
I think a lot of women,
extra.
and because every woman's different, obviously, but a lot of women would be like, "What is this guy in love with me? He brought me
No.
flowers
Okay,
on a
maybe not
first date."
flowers.
I wouldn't do it because of that. They'd be like, "Oh,
So-
Jesus, this guy brought me roses."
It's
and
kind
we're
of like
going
autistic.
No.
How is that autistic? That's showing like
If you're
affection.
Some
out
women
at a
would like it,
restaurant
but-
and you're out at a
That's
beautiful.
restaurant in
I
LA,
wouldn't
do it.
you haven't
Flowers.
seen those people come up to you with the flowers, and you're just sitting at a
Roses.
restaurant. Yeah, the roses.
No, okay, I
Roses.
see.
Yeah.
Maybe like a
Autistic is
single
really
rose.
crazy.
Yeah.
I just feel like a bouquet is like
flower.
you're his mommy picked it out at Trader Joe's.
Okay,
and
but
was
I think
like, "Get
maybe,
this."
I mean, that's you, but
No, I'm with
that's-
you. I'm with you.
I
girl.
love flowers on
Yeah.
first dates. That
I mean-
shows different.
I
I
think
feel
it's
like
a
if
good
you're
courtesy.
different in a way.
It's not mandatory for everyone, but I think me personally, that's what I like.
Have you ever brought a woman? Oh, you don't talk about your personal. I've never.
Don't ask.
I don't really do that. I
Well, I
wouldn't
mean-
do that.
I can talk about it, but well, I mean, I can talk about.
What
That.
can you talk about with you personally?
So I mean, when it comes to the flower thing, no, I don't think I've ever.
I
bought
did it
girl
in like
flowers.
I just feel like
dances at
it's-
school. I would
I
like
just think
bring
it's a little
flowers.
extra.
It's too extra, exactly.
Well, I'm not trying to look like I'm love. Like
But
I
it's
love
also like if
bringing
you're
someone
going on a
flowers,
first
but-
date with someone, I feel like you're trying to figure out if they're a good person or not. If
Yeah.
that's something you want to like continue and pursue,
Based.
and if it's like not like, why are you bringing flowers?
We're
I
just
think
getting to know
I
each
don't
other.
even
No,
No,
know.
I ain't doing that. It's simp shit. It's simp shit. Like if
I mean,
we were,
simps are
if we were,
No, you like
hold on,
simps
let me
for a
just
little
let me
while.
just say this: if we were in a more traditional social order when it came to both men and women, like men and women have to hold up their ends of the bargain
Right.
on both ends. I'm not gonna go like, let's say here's the current dating meta for the vast majority of people who are single and dating. Going into a first date as a guy, I've got to assume that that girl, let's say I meet her, certainly if I meet her on a dating app, I'm going into that date assuming she's dating multiple men,
Right.
she's probably sleeping with 1, 2, 3 other
Right.
dudes. I'm not getting flowers for that chick. You're fucking another dude. You don't get flowers, point blank, period. If you want traditional treatment as a woman, step one, don't be fucking another dude on our first date.
Why
Easy.
do you automatically assume that?
Why
That's
do
the
you think
dating
that?
meta.
Well, I
That's
mean,
how
if
people
you're
move.
if you're on a dating app, that's kind
That's
of
the
like
That's safe to
yeah,
assume.
it's
And
safe
also
to
be
safe
super
to
naive to be like, she only messaged me.
Right.
She only wants to go out with me to the date, and I've got to get flowers. Also, I don't think you really like simps. You like the idea of simps, and then when they simp, you go, oh, this guy's a fucking clown.
But also, it's just like
Autistic.
what.
Yeah.
the idea is also we can't keep
Autistic
using
is really
autism
crazy.
as a
It's really
insult.
crazy.
It's pretty.
It's not
yeah,
an
let's-
insult. It's just.
it's pretty
reality.
insensitive.
I think
It's
it's
not
just,
insensitive. He's
People have
autistic.
autism, and you're saying,
Period.
ugh, don't be
I think
autistic.
it's the
Yes.
type of
That's an insult.
people
You're using it as a
I think
slur.
Don't
we
be
all
autistic.
maybe date
Let's
different.
be
Obviously,
nice,
we all
yeah.
date
Autistic
different.
people are
Autistic
definitely a
people.
lot smarter than normal people, but
Yeah, but they're
Exactly.
just weird.
I don't know.
Okay,
not
What I was-
really.
No, disavow.
Okay, I never got to
disavow.
say
Yeah,
it.
oh, sorry. Go ahead, Mia. Sorry,
But
go
I
ahead.
think
crazy.
if you're entering on a first date, yes, it'd be flattering to get flowers and chocolates and balloons and whatever else, or fucking
Balloons.
Birkin, I don't fucking
Yeah.
know. But I think it's very selfish to expect that, okay, not only did we maybe both plan a first date, but now in addition to agreeing to going on a first date, I will be getting a gift.
Exactly.
I'm not
No,
saying
no,
it's mandatory.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying, just like as you can kind of see that mind light, like obviously you're getting gifted a flower.
But also,
For-
when you're going on a first date too, like, what are you bringing to the other person?
Exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. Like to me, I think an introduction to anybody. I didn't bring anybody flowers. Or
Exactly.
anything. Obviously, this is like a meeting and we're all
Yeah.
having a conversation. So obviously, flattery is great too,
Yeah.
as well to introduce yourself. But I think on a date where it's like you guys are barely getting to know each other, especially off a fucking app.
Right.
I don't need to bring you a fucking condom too. To
No.
go gift you a little fucking. This is what we're doing
We got
later.
those.
It's a good. That's a good point, Mia. And I think opening the door, paying for dates, gifts, flowers, providing, these are reserved for women who are worthy of them. Just like women are not obliged to sleep with men on the first
Exactly.
date, so too are men not obliged to immediately provide for you on the first date, especially if you're entertaining
I'm not
multiple
saying that.
options. Especially if you're entertaining multiple options, you're dating multiple dudes, maybe you're even sleeping with other men. That's the dating meta. That's the way I'm not saying you, but like that's the way a lot of people move.
And also, just be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
based.
if you're talking to other people.
Cardi B has really made women's lives more difficult. by saying things like, we're the best, they should chase us, they should like us, they should buy me stuff, I deserve
I'm
it.
just saying
By
things-
pumping this kind of stuff up,
Yeah.
it just makes you sad and go, no one's doing this for me, so I must be low value or something. And then also, like, if a nice guy who just really thinks you're cool and wants to be with you, you're gonna go, but he's not doing all these things that I was told a guy, and then now you're chasing all these great guys out of your life.
Because a
But
lot
I
of
feel
girls
like
are
not
used
doing
to
these
being love
bull
bombed.
I'm not
thing-
saying I wouldn't talk to them because of that, but I'm saying me personally, like pretty much every guy, if I went on a date or dated them, like they've done something like that, like, or I'm not saying they all brought me chocolates and flowers, but like, I mean, they paid the bill. Like, they didn't look at me to pay, they didn't ask me to pay. Like, they didn't say, oh, do you want to pay half and half?
But
the
did it
bill?
last?
Yeah, I got in a relationship.
Well, I think
with
that is the
people.
tradition. I mean, that is the traditional move for the guy to pay for the first date. But when you say like treating or
Spoiled.
spoiling, to be spoiled,
I think in a relationship, that's
I'd
just
spoil my
preference.
kids.
In a
Or
relationship,
her
that's my
kids,
preference.
but me and her to be in love. Like, it's like we should be able to go to a lake and have Doritos.
No, I think
I don't care
No,
if, like,
and
how
I
much
know
stuff
that-
you get out of
Also.
it.
And I know that men naturally want to provide for someone if they actually care about them and love them. I'm not saying like, oh, I just met them and I want them to provide and spoil me. I'm just saying,
do you consider yourself a traditional woman?
yes.
Yes. Okay, that's cool. Tradition. Wait, hold on. Do we do the? Wait a second. Do we do the Instagram? Wait, did you deleted something from your Instagram before you? You're traditional. Is it traditional?
What, are you looking at my Instagram?
I'm looking at the Instagram. Doesn't look all that traditional to me. Just saying. Andrew, don't you have something on this?
You haven't talked for a while.
Andrew, you still there?
No, I miss Andrew.
Yeah, no, I'm still here. I was just
Do we
kind
pull
of
up
patiently listening through this
Instagram?
debacle. What does her Instagram say?
It doesn't say anything, but there's some, here's my ass photos, kind of, sort of, like, here's my titties, a little bit, I mean, not totally, you know. I've seen more revealing.
Nurse stuff, you know?
Nurse things. I swear there was like, I think you took one down before the show, but there was definitely one that was.
So what would you say makes you traditional?
Husband's last name? You take husband's last name?
Yeah. I feel like I would, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, be submissive. I'll be submissive if I'm treated right, if the man is providing for me. Like, I feel like in that way, like, I'm traditional.
So if the man earns it,
Yes.
That comment
is
is
that
crazy.
is that the answer? If the man earns it, you'll be submissive.
What do you mean earn? What do you mean by earns it?
Well, so I'm trying to figure out what the qualification is because I think that you're what's called conditionally traditional. So you're traditional with conditions. When what traditionalism means is that you're following a tradition, even if it's against your preferences. So it sounds like you prefer this if the conditions are met.
I guess.
Can I add something?
Sure,
Yeah.
of course.
I think like with Instagrams and stuff, like I wish that young people would realize like that's you're fishing with that.
The internet isn't real.
I know, but it is real. It's real enough that you think you can put things on your Instagram and then go, what? I wasn't
That's
putting
true.
out anything. No, that's what you're fishing with.
That's true.
You think a nice guy's gonna pop around and go like, oh, this is like a woman that I would respect. We all like it. I'm a big tit guy. I love hot chicks. You know, I'm into it. I'm just as much.
He's into it.
I like Taco Bell as much as I like a 5-star restaurant. But my point is, you can't fish with these things and then be surprised the fish you're catching. I would say.
I feel like I have gotten into like serious relationships where I'm treated right, and I met people off Instagram before. So I mean, I think it's just different for everybody.
Right. Oh, you did mention there was some celebrity hookups, it sounded like. Did you want to maybe talk about any of those?
No.
Okay. Well, we can pull up the Instagram, right? Well, Nick, I said Nick, just pull up our Instagram and go to the chat. It's the very first one. I just linked it in the in the chat there. While you guys do that, guys, go to twitch.tv/whatever. Drop us a follow. Drop us a Prime sub if you have one. Twitch.tv/whatever. If you have Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Twitch. It's a quick, free, easy way to support the show every single month.
I have a quick question for you, Brian.
Yeah, of
if you don't
course.
mind.
Of course.
Okay, so I've heard a lot on this show. Different women say that they have hooked up with various celebrities, but they never seem to tell us who the celebrities are that they got together with or things like that. I feel like if it was men who were on the show, they would tell us. They'd say, I hooked up with Mariah. You know, they would tell us. What do you think the motivation is behind the women not telling us who these celebrities are? Do you think because they're full of shit?
I don't think it's that they're full of shit. I think it's just like being discreet and discretion and obviously respecting these people's privacy and maybe there's NDAs. There could even be NDAs involved. Some of these fucking Justin Bieber, that motherfucker has chicks sign NDAs and shit. So if they're famous enough, they can get away with the NDA. Yeah. So it could be that.
There's also an element of we'd start criticizing whether they're a real celebrity or not. You start playing that game like, oh, really? This TikTok streamer is the
Nick,
celebrity?
do you have it? You have it? Okay, let's pull up the IG.
Respecting like their privacy.
This is Kyra's Instagram. We'll scroll down a little bit. Nick, a little smaller on the video. No. Us, smaller.
Thank you.
Oh my, yeah, bigger.
If the ass is in water, it doesn't count as.
There was another. I swear there was another photo. Scroll down. Wait, click on the first. I mean, this is the last one. I mean, click.
Yeah.
Put us. Oh, is there? Oh, we don't have a smaller one on the other side, huh? Can you just hide us for a sec? Okay, there's that one. X.
Slay.
And then there's the red dress one. Yeah, there's that one. I mean. It's not. I've seen worse. You know. I don't know if it's traditional.
I think
you can click.
Would be a red flag.
Can you click?
Like, there's only 8 pictures up here.
X out.
That'd make me have some
That
questions.
is what we call traditionally a skank. That's traditionally what that's referred to as skankery.
That's crazy.
It's not referred to as a traditional woman. Like, there's no traditional woman who would put those pics up. What in the world would be traditional about that?
You guys begged her to come back, and you were like,
What?
no, come on. Like, if you want to talk about this, we can talk about this.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't beg
That's
anybody
not.
They want me to come back to argue.
And then, like, to
just be on the
insult
podcast.
her
That's
like that.
Andrew.
They want you to be on the
That's Andrew.
podcast.
This is
Okay,
me.
yeah, you're right. Sorry.
So that's kind of
I feel
a.
like pictures don't like.
Well,
mean,
also just like
you know?
what, like just because she's posting like hot pictures of herself, what does it mean anything about her character?
Well, okay. When it comes to being traditional, one aspect of traditionalism or being traditional is hold on. Is modesty in appearance and character. Right. So and then also like what you're putting out there publicly.
Okay.
Modesty is a component of traditionalism.
But also you have to take into account the way that the internet is today. That's
which is a very non-traditional, like degenerate.
We didn't have pictures. Yeah. Pictures didn't exist when traditionalism was invented.
And also,
you know.
Nick, please, did you miss that, Nick?
Was traditionalism invented?
Say that again, please.
Not invented, but like the way that things are. I mean, it wasn't like so. One day someone was like, "It's going to be like this," but like,
yeah, but sex.
We didn't have iPhones at least, but like, I'm just saying.
What are you doing? What do you mean if you can talk? So you're not going to rejoin the panel?
Oh, of course I'm going to rejoin.
How long has she been up for?
Not that long.
Like 5 minutes. Like, stop crying.
But yo, I'm not crying, but like there's a certain level of decorum that you need to adhere to on a podcast. It's not, there's not going to be a negotiation of, I will get to sit back down when I get to talk. Please join the panel. What? You literally said, I will rejoin the panel when I get to talk. That's not how this goes. That is, am I making this up? Is that exactly what she said?
That is what she said.
That's literally exactly verbatim what you said. I'm kindly asking if you will please rejoin the panel so we don't have people walking around in the background. Kindly, please. God, bro, this is a fucking childcare. Jesus Christ. Fucking daycare tonight.
Can we talk about decorum? Because you like I think it's kind of rude to like have people come that you're just meeting and they're your guests. Like you're hosting, and I didn't feel like you were as kind as you could have been before the podcast started.
How's your decorum when you meet people?
I mean, you didn't introduce yourself.
I'm busy doing other things. I'm
Too
not
busy
obliged.
to say hello?
Yes, too busy to say hello.
To say hello to your guests?
You could have
Yes.
said it from across the room while
Like,
typing
hey guys,
on something
hey,
else.
sorry, I'm super busy. How are you guys?
Yeah,
Good, bye.
no excuse or anything.
You walked
I'm
in,
not-
you ignored every
Speaking
single
of
one
decorum,
of us.
speaking of decorum coming from you, before the show, you said, I am here, come get me. Dude, I'm hungry, please respond or I will go get a Sam sandwich. And we said, be down in a moment. And then you said, it's like not that hard to answer the door. I kind of feel disrespected and don't know how much longer I'm gonna wait. There's a lot of moving parts to this podcast. Madison, one of our helpers, she's out sick. Nick has some stuff going on too. There's a lot of moving parts. We had a ton of people flake today. Yeah, we weren't able to get to the door immediately to let you in. That's not
Which,
being
by the way,
disrespectful.
that's common. That's common. I've been on the podcast multiple times, and they haven't always been able to start right on time. That's very common for a podcast like this. Was he supposed to roll out the red carpet and kiss your asses? Is that what you're saying?
Andrew,
I also don't talk to
wanted
my
a
guests
hello.
before my podcast just because I don't want to have anything that we could have used on the thing.
Can I ask
That
a
happens a lot.
question? So Andrew,
For
God,
etiquette is all I'm saying.
Andrew, you have your own podcast. Do you have guests on your podcast when you
All the time, yeah.
So whenever they come in, when they come into your space or studio, do you say hello to them?
Nick, who is my agent.
I'm asking
reading.
him. Can you chill?
Yeah.
No, but
Let-
you're
let's-
trying to
let's-
attack.
sometimes.
You're
I'm
trying
not
to.
attacking you.
No,
Can I
you're
ask
trying.
Andrew,
Stop
do you want-
interrupting. You're trying to.
You interrupted me.
Yes.
I'm asking
once
Andrew
again,
a question.
once again, I am the host.
Calm down.
The ergo, I have as the host of the podcast.
Andrew, can you answer the question when you have a moment? Do you say hello to your guests when they come on? And be totally honest. You know.
Okay, so I'll tell you the distinction.
coming soon,
right?
boys.
Like if I
Yeah,
were
go.
Brian, I would have already kicked off half of you. That's how good he is and how bad I am at my job. I would have already kicked most of you
If
off.
you
Like,
were-
what
if
are
you were
doing
on
over
a-
But do
here?
you say hello to your guests when they come on? When they
I'll tell you this
come into the
much.
studio? I'm asking
Andrew doesn't. My understanding is Andrew doesn't have an in-person podcast.
No, that's correct. I don't have in
Also,
person. I do video
as-
podcasting.
Nick,
okay.
Nick,
Noted.
there. I have an agent. Nick is my agent. He greets you on my behalf. I am busy.
on your behalf.
Well, and also,
Bro, yo. I don't need. Hold on. Check yourself. I don't need the fucking attitude. It's been all fucking night with you.
Oh
Relax.
my
No, you've come
God.
in with a very nasty attitude.
You have been like this from
No,
since
I haven't.
The very moment,
No, I haven't.
from
You've
the
been very
moment we
fucking
walked in.
nasty.
No, I
Yes,
really
you have.
not.
Yes, you have.
No, I think you're just hypersensitive.
What does 304 mean?
It's coming. Okay.
I just personally think like I understand where you're coming from because you run a podcast and you're like trying to like because we got here an hour before the live stream started, right? So
Correct.
you're trying to figure out what's gonna happen, what like your points are and all this stuff. So you don't really have time to say hi to people. And like how you're saying like he is very like, oh hi, like I didn't feel disrespected at all.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
He gave me
I didn't
tortilla
either.
chips, so
Didn't at
that guy's
The tortilla chip.
We have complimentary food. We have drinks. We provide you
think
guys
it was
with waters.
It's fine. It's not to be debated. It's fine. Everyone's
I'm like, I don't know why we're getting into the meta of my conduct before the podcast. I don't think it's rude for me to be heavily. Bear in mind, we had a ton of flakes tonight. I don't want to get into that. People are running late.
was.
I'm trying to operate a smooth show.
Okay.
And when people cancel, people are,
And this
are
is
late.
your job, right?
You're wicked. Look at how she's smiling right now. This chick's wicked.
Well, this is your job though, right?
This this is my
He's
job.
captain.
So
He's just trying to
yeah.
captain the ship. That's all.
Yeah.
Also, I keep in mind when it came to if you were to go to a certain Miami podcast, you would have been kicked off already. And the main host, he doesn't talk. You don't even see him until the moment the show starts.
True.
He's in another. Have you been on FNF?
No, I know how like things work.
No, the main host. He doesn't talk to anybody before the show. I talked to some of you've been on FNF.
No, I haven't, but I have a lot of people that I know. I think like, I came in here, I didn't expect to have the conversation prior. I've worked on a lot of fucking podcasts and streams. At the end of the day, we're working together. It's not like, hey, besties, hey, friends, like any of that shit.
Yeah, I ain't your friend.
That's a little crooked because you and I, we had spoken before. Hold on. You and I, we spoke outside. We were like totally bonded, and when we got in here, you and I sat on the couch together, and we both had knowledge, like, oh, he has kind of a weird energy. Didn't even say any of us. So now you're like,
I'm not pitter pattering. All I'm saying is, yeah, like he had 2 other people greet us. That's nice. They must be your assistants of some sort. I'm not saying that it's necessarily rude. I'm just saying.
But you did say it was rude on the couch.
This is the most meta
And
conversation. That's like totally
I'm good. Well, let's change it.
All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, in his perspective and the way that he's presenting himself, I'm stating it is understandably so that he wouldn't interact with us, because at the end of the day, we're not friends. We're just meeting each other. We're literally colleagues at this very moment and having a conversation online.
Absolutely.
It's nothing personal.
Hey guys.
I didn't mean like roll out the red carpet, as you said. Like, you took what I said, which is I didn't get a hi, and you conflated.
I'm not obliged. This is how women view things. I'm not obliged to come and say hi to you. Why didn't I could just flip this on you? Why didn't any of you say hi to me?
I did say hello when
and
I
you're
actually walked
busy.
in.
That's very true.
No, you
do
didn't.
know that he's
Yes, I did.
busy.
Yeah, he was in A game mode. Like he was.
Yes.
I did say
Did
hello.
you guys? Did you not see how hectic it was before and like getting everything set up?
The moment I walked in,
Sorry that I did not engage you in a 5-minute bullshit fucking
I don't
conversation.
want that.
for that.
I don't want to talk to you for 5 minutes. I walked in. I said, hey.
To who?
You.
I was sitting over here. What are you talking
And I
about?
walked in. I go, hey. Like, I was so
To
excited.
who did you say hi to? I was over here. I'm not even visible.
I went to the kitchen island.
I'll get to it, guys. Okay.
I said hi. I was very excited to come here. I still am very excited to come here, and I am extremely thankful. Really, genuinely. I like what you do. I really do. I think you're controversial. You get people's blood boiling. And I'm addicted to a lot of your content. I think you're extremely
talented. And I think
talented
you're
at what you do.
obnoxious. Thank you for the endorsement, though. I'll put that on my.
1000%.
I'll put that on my.
Your resume.
Resume. Thank you. That's wonderful. Okay, so, my God, bro. They're
How did it
fucking.
get to that?
Imagine being married to this woman. The nagging. I'm not even dating this woman. I'm not your boyfriend. You're not going to come on my podcast and nag me about, oh, you were not acting in a way that I wanted you to act, and you didn't greet me in the precise way that I would have liked to have been greeted.
I didn't even say any of that.
I'm sure I would imagine you drive your boyfriends crazy. You're nagging me. I'm not even your dude. Like, imagine the dude that you date. Holy fuck, bro.
But Brian, yeah, listen, you're such a control freak. Why couldn't you just let her get a sandwich, Brian? Why couldn't you just let her get a sandwich?
Oh, that was her. That was her.
No, she went and got a sandwich.
Andrew.
She did.
She came up with the sandwich.
Andrew.
Also, I don't want to pick on anybody, but you did say, I've never even heard of this podcast, and if I don't like it, I'll leave. That was your words. And you
I
guys,
did hear that.
And you guys asked me the questions like, I work here. I was like, I don't fucking work here. I know I'm 80, but I don't work here. It's all right. But just if we're going to all talk about this, which I'm surprised we're talking about.
I respect you
It's
enough
okay.
to not do that now that I know you.
Do what?
Leave.
Okay, good.
King donated $200. This is the problem with modern women. They lack humility, emotional control, and proper manners in a public setting.
But they're hot.
It basically turned into a whataboutism. Like I was like, yo, you're standing back there and I will rejoin the table when I have an opportunity to speak. That was my criticism. Then you felt the need to like, okay, let's address this alleged or imagined or supposed grievance before the show.
I didn't bring it up. Though. I didn't bring it
I
up.
think it's an imagined grievance, but it's true that I did not
an imagined, because I spoke to multiple girls on the show, and they all said the same thing.
Multiple girls.
The last time.
These show? What do you mean, like from this show?
Yes. No, not you.
Okay, which
Next to
girl
me.
objected to me not saying hi to you? Because she arrived at 5 p.m. She was late. There's Mia here. There's her.
Mia and I were outside.
Okay.
And all that I stated inside when I entered. The studio was, I immediately went to the restroom. You immediately went in here if we're going to say he said, she said, what she did, all that stuff. I actually went to the restroom before I could even see if anybody greeted one another. And I think you three were actually in here. And I was like, okay, I come out of the restroom. You say, oh, he hasn't greeted anybody. I say, has anything been done? I say, that's odd. That's all I said. Doesn't mean that I'm saying, oh, he's a terrible fucking man. Any of that shit.
Definitely.
Not that you're saying that, but I'm just saying, like, I didn't go about that.
When you go to a TV show or a podcast or even your friend's house or a house party or anything, you're just kind of assessing the social situation. That's all it is. And everything can be different. And then you also sometimes think to yourself, well, maybe this is normal for this. Like, it's crazy we're even debating this. I had some chips, talked to those fucking clowns over there. They were nice guys. And obviously, he's in work mode, so I'm going, hey, let Brian cook. I've seen what he does on the show, so I'll get to meet him on the show. And I will say, it is a podcast standard, maybe not yours and maybe not whatever. If I have 3 podcasts, and the etiquette on ours is, if I start talking to her before the show, she'll be like, oh, and I went to this movie with this guy, and he's like, and then I go, and then you watch the save the podcast, because when you try to recreate that moment organically, it feels all bullshit. I'm like, damn it, we should have had that on the pod. And I'm a talker, so I don't shut up, and I'm not as motivated or as successful as him because I don't get shit done before the podcast.
Well, you're also missing a key element, which is that you're not a spoiled brat. So that's also.
I was about to get mad. What do you mean I'm missing a key element,
No. I didn't. I don't want I don't want preemptive conversation because I totally agree. I think that if you were to have a conversation, if you were to have seen me and said, "Hey, what are you doing? Where'd you come from? What did it would have probably progressed into something. I don't want to have a conversation.
What the podcast
That's
is
what
for.
the podcast is for. Why would I want to have a conversation? Hello would do.
Yeah, he was just busy. I drove like 15 hours to be here, and I haven't not once said anything. And like 15? some people got up, and because they weren't getting any attention, or I haven't spoken at all. And I'm really not once like.
You haven't.
I haven't once spoke. Like I haven't gotten up.
Specific amount of energy.
But you're hot.
Beautiful.
Keep going back to that.
I think I'll just say this. Is when I had spoken up, you had looked at me and go, you've done enough talking. So I went, okay, so like
Did I say that?
I don't remember.
I don't think I said that.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I'll take thanks for never happened for 200, Alex.
But it did.
Listen, there's a lot of conversation going on. I don't think I said that.
I don't remember that.
No,
I don't think I said that.
You were like, okay, the attention will come back to you, like something's gonna happen.
You felt like you were throwing a
whatever.
fit.
And then I stayed quiet. So that's what I'm saying is like whenever I feel like I organically can come into the conversation, I would love to enter back in. I don't know where I'm welcome to speak without being told I can't. Speak.
The gentlemen who are watching, the solipsism. You don't need to fucking mock me. What's your deal? Like if I'm speaking, you don't need to repeat the words in which I just said in a mocking, condescending way.
I also say that it's peak female entitlement that we've spent 30 minutes arguing about. You didn't say hi to me, Brian.
I agree, Andrew. I don't want to talk about that.
The solipsism is on what I was going to say. This is solipsism on display. It's all me, me, me. I'm the center of the universe. So, okay. I have a question for you, though, to give you a little bit of attention, and I'll ask all the other girls here at the table. You're a feminist. Let's see.
Are you asking me? I'm sorry. I don't know who you're asking.
Yes, I'm talking to you. You consider yourself a feminist. Do you consider yourself liberal in your politics?
Not at all.
Okay.
Definitely more conservative leaning, for sure.
Okay.
I think technically be libertarian.
Would you prefer the world without men?
Never.
Do you think that you can be racist against white people?
Yes.
Do you think you can be sexist against men?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody else? I want to go around the table on that, actually. Can you be racist towards white people? Can you be sexist against men, starting with, I guess, you, Jeff?
Yeah, you know my views on all that, I think.
I just assume.
You'd be right. Yeah,
You're prototypical, you know.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm prototypical.
Go ahead.
If I can. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, I can be both. Sexist towards men.
Yeah, go ahead.
What was the question?
Do you think things go both ways? Do you think men can be treated sexistly? Do you think you can be racist to white people? Do you find yourself?
Can you be racist towards white people? Can you be sexist towards men? Can you scoot into the table a little bit so you can get, like you can, huh?
Are you talking to me? I'm gonna go. honestly.
Why are you gonna go?
I just feel like disrespected by the other guy, and then
Which other guy?
The one on the
Andrew.
Wait, before you leave, how did he disrespect you?
Because he called me a name. I don't know what he
What
said.
did he?
I think I don't know.
Andrew, what did you call?
He called me a
Skank,
Yeah, he called me a skank.
Andrew, do
That
you want
was
to
mean.
apologize? Andrew, do you want to apologize?
God?
I don't think.
If you're uncomfortable, then
Absolutely under no circumstances. I stand by exactly what
All
I
right,
said.
do me a
It's
favor,
100%
just get
true.
up, just leave. You haven't contributed anything, so just leave.
Butler donated $200. The girl in pink has hips as wide as the
I'm taking her
Panama
out of the
Canal.
description.
Common side effect of genital herpes, affecting hip-to-waist ratio and
feels
metabolism.
offended,
This is a
she can leave.
contagious pathogen.
She was.
This
I mean,
room will
she
be
wanted.
quarantined.
She's been wanting to leave for a while.
Maybe she's a little bit more. She's a little more sensitive.
Look, that's fair. I was obviously we were teasing back and forth.
You were teasing.
But
She
she
got a little
clearly wanted to.
It's good. It's
get out.
good.
No, she already wanted to leave. I tried to
Yeah.
wrangle her back.
And you did effectively.
Yes, I did wrangle her back. I tried. It's funny because she was like, "Oh, I don't feel like I'm part of the conversation." I direct all of the attention of the conversation onto her, and then she.
Well,
I don't know if I want to talk.
There's a weird thing happening with that.
Bro, this panel tonight is honestly one of the worst we've had. No offense to you guys, but
I'm so sorry.
hey, Nick, let's pull out. Let's fucking throw Kiki. Jeff, would you be down
like
to move that
Yeah.
chair and let's have Kiki join the panel? Because truthfully, Kiki will contribute more to this conversation than will that woman in the pink.
she was sweet.
Holy crap, dude.
Welcome, Kiki. You're going to contribute far more to this conversation than that woman.
Don't do that last
I'll be right back.
Thank you, Jeff.
Stop. She was a sweet girl.
I knew you'd defend
No,
her. I just knew you.
I'm not saying I'm
I knew
defending.
you would just take the
She's
opposite of whatever
sweet.
happens here.
She's sweet.
There was also just like no conversation. It was just like, I don't know.
Maybe she didn't expect to be asked certain things. I don't know.
Kiki
And now
a
we
feminist?
have
it's a
somebody
conversation.
crying out. What the fuck is going on tonight?
Someone's
I think
crying?
she's she's crying over something. I'm not sure
I don't
why.
know what is happening.
Okay, so
What is happening tonight? Jesus
Why do you
Christ.
think that is?
I blame me.
If she's crying,
I don't blame you.
I'll just go. I'll just say.
Everyone is leaving. That's crazy.
She's been making so much commentary about her being 19. Nobody else has made that commentary.
No,
and,
ever.
And then she initially said,
what she's upset about?
no, I don't know. But
I
what
don't
I'm saying
know.
is, like, I think it's so ironic that she's been saying, oh, she's 19, and asking, like, oh, is there, like,
But I
We're
just
putting her
don't.
down for that.
I
Yet
just
she's
don't
the one
understand
constantly
why like
reminding us
people
it.
came on this podcast expecting to not have a conversation.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
a
like
conversation
no
and
one's gonna
conversation.
agree with your
I
opinions.
want to say this. Every single girl. We need to put a microphone out there.
Honestly.
No. Every.
like Jersey Shore type shit.
completely.
The blind leading
So-
the blind out there.
So I appreciate you guys for having. I don't even think you guys
Common
have
sense?
thick skin, but this is like, truthfully, this has been. We've had way.
It's literally
more,
just a conversation.
It's
Like,
a
really not
conversation.
that
It hasn't
deep.
even been that heavy. But like every single girl that's on this panel requested to be on the show.
Correct.
So it's like it's one thing if you didn't know what you're getting into, but like
Right.
every single girl reached out to us first
Right.
to be on the show, especially that girl. And she was an hour late.
Oh, yeah.
And we delayed. Sorry, guys. That's why we started late. She arrived at like 5 p.m. We tell the girls to be there at 4 p.m. All these other women were very kind. They were very punctual. Actually,
I'm also not offended that you didn't say hi to me. Like I just
No,
like
I
it's
felt bad. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, she did say that. Like, oh, like he didn't say hi to us, and I did agree. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
that's
we
odd.
you're working.
But you were-
But like,
and I was
oh,
just
okay,
being friendly,
maybe.
and like I was being friendly equally as
Right.
to you because we're still gonna have the conversation.
Right.
You guys
Yeah.
could absolutely not agree with any of my perspectives.
like I don't expect to come here and be like besties with you
Oh,
like right
absolutely
away.
not.
Like
no, and it's
we're
like,
having a
We're just
conversation.
gonna have a light conversation. If I get to introduce myself
Oh, wait.
prior,
Are
perfect.
you? Just using the bathroom? Okay. All right. You okay? All right. Was she okay? What's going on?
You're a horrible person.
Why is he a horrible,
person?
No, I don't think you're horrible.
Okay,
Maybe
is
you
that
are.
just hyperbole? I think that was a joke. I'll
Was
take it
I
as a joke.
hyperbolic? It's. I think that, like I said, you think you antagonized her and specifically.
Her?
Yeah.
She hasn't even been involved in the conversation for.
She was
For like 30
she
minutes.
was involved in the conversation for the first half, and you were.
She's on the podcast.
She was
This is
going-
how these things work.
I'm 100%.
So she had a
with you.
delayed, a 1 hour later. I mean, I'll let her speak
I'll
for
let
herself.
her speak exactly.
I just wanted to break.
Can you sit? Can you sit, please? Can you sit?
I just like need a little break. I've never been in a situation like this before, and I will defend myself when I get back. But I would prefer if you didn't talk about me while I can't defend myself.
Yeah, that's fine.
But wait. But what situation? Like none of the conversation was even directed at you.
Yeah, I've never been on a podcast before, so I've never experienced looking at a screen that insults me.
Who I don't even know.
Well, the messages.
We don't.
Yeah.
It would pop up. The messages would pop up. The girl in black. Da 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 da.
I'm also.
I mean, yeah, but
we
it's
told you before the show. We told you before the show.
I'm not asking.
Hold on. Just let me say this. So maybe this might be encouraging. We told you before the show. The internet is anonymous, right?
It is.
People are toxic on the internet. The chat can be toxic in any community, whether it's a girl who, listen, granted we have a controversial show, but you could go to like a girl who's like streaming video games and the chat's going to be fucking toxic. Like they're toxic. It's the internet. It's anonymous. People are going to be toxic. Don't take it seriously. Like this is kind of almost the reaction some of these people want is to get a rise out of you.
That's why I didn't want to come back, and then you told me to come sit down because I didn't want to know that.
I don't know what they say, but I'd be happy to.
Hey, if you want to take a break, take a break.
Yeah, I just wanted a fucking break. So just don't talk about me, and then we can talk about it later.
That's fine.
I know it's not 100% logical because I know what you said is true. It's just an emotional reaction.
I mean, it's
I almost feel like it might be but I think you're strong. Like you're a strong individual. I think it might even be better, like the stronger move for us to just continue on with the conversation and work through it.
I mean, like I definitely understand like the internet is very like toxic, but
I'm not gonna cry in front of incels.
I'm not asking you. Whoa. Okay.
She can have a break.
That's fine.
No, it's fine if she wants to have a break, but it's rude to. You're only inviting. If you're gonna call them incels, it's only inviting
more people,
further animosity towards you.
But at the beginning of the podcast, I was here, as I have been many times, listening to the rules and listening to how it goes. And I remember each one of the guests was prepped by being told, hey, the chat's going to be mean.
Correct.
That's the way that they operate. So, I mean, you kind of knew what you were getting into a little bit.
The internet, literally.
100%. She's also 19 years old.
Right. She also requested to be on the podcast.
You keep saying
I agree, and I will always keep saying it.
She's just like
say
us.
that. No, she's not.
She's an adult on a podcast.
Fucking like
you're dismissing her like she's a 5-year-old.
I'm not.
But just because she's
19,
regardless of her age.
What were you at 19? What were you at 19?
Regardless of her age, she was prefaced just as each and every single one of us was, that do not look at the chat. If you willingly look at the chat,
and there is
going
no
to
chat.
be
We don't even
and even if she did do so willingly, which she obviously did, that is fine, as did I, as did all of us, because we have laughed and giggled at it.
Right.
Just remember, it is a lie, or it is just jackasses on the fucking internet who are just trying to put you down.
Okay,
don't take it seriously.
yeah.
Understandably, yes,
Unless
she
they
is 19.
compliment you, then hold it to your heart.
They're complimenting titties and everything else. It's fine. If it's a compliment, take it if you'd like. But at the end of the day, she was prefaced. That's all it actually was.
And it's also just people on the internet that you will never meet.
There's one thing to preface. There's one thing to experience. She's not, if I was 19, if I was 19 years old on this podcast, I would kill myself. Or excuse me. Sorry,
that's crazy.
Oh my god.
I can't say that. I can't say that word. I'm sorry.
That's just exaggerated.
I would not exaggerating. I would be so hypersensitive
over opinions on the internet that you don't know.
1000%, and that's how a lot of people are.
To answer your question, Jeff, this has been one of the.
Here we
truthfully,
go.
This is
women, worst.
That's not even what he was saying.
I would say this has probably been one of the more complicated shows we've had. I mean, typically most people obviously we get into debates and disagreements on the show, but most of the time, even despite getting into debates and disagreements, the show runs otherwise fairly smoothly. For example, Pink Girl here, like most girls, they get up, if they need to go to the bathroom, they go to the bathroom, they come back, they continue on with the conversation. Right. There's not this whole I asked to be on the show, but I'm not getting enough attention, so I think I want to leave. And then, oh no, come back. Oh, I don't want to talk about anything. Okay, lady.
But also,
I need to give her attention now because,
you're
as
a great
she said,
listener.
Yeah, you haven't said anything.
See,
girl.
this is a wonderful woman here because she's not had an opportunity to really say much. but she's being courteous and listening to not just me, but to everybody here, and not making a fit when she's not getting enough words in. So
that's a really good attitude, doesn't she? Really good attitude.
Docile, submissive, very sweet.
What? Well, yeah,
no, not submissive and sweet, just a good attitude.
Right, a good attitude.
I feel like you think we can only like things if it's bad.
No.
Even when we gave her a compliment, you saw it.
Who said any of that was
You
bad?
saw it as some sort of
think it carries a bad
sarcastic
meaning?
thing.
You think that's a bad meaning?
I think you've got some very negative undertones.
Wrong.
Like the fact that we compliment her on listening and saying we want to talk to her, you go, oh yeah, you guys just like her because she's being docile and submissive. That's a good attitude.
Wrong and wrong.
No, she's solipsistic. That's it. She's solipsistic.
He learned this word 2 days ago.
He heard the word solipsism 2 days ago?
You constantly feel the need.
Tell me.
Please.
Do you know what solipsism means? Tell us what solipsism means.
Hell fucking no, I don't know what that is, so I'm asking you.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know, but you say he just heard it 2 days ago. You don't even know what you're talking
Exactly. So where did you learn it? Okay, you learned it 6 years ago.
But if you don't know what it means, then why are you even debating it?
Here's I want to do an analysis here. We keep like breaking down into this like meta of like I say something and then we must analyze what was said, and it totally derails the conversation. I'm gonna ask the entire panel. I'm not gonna call anybody out specifically. Can we not get into like a meta conversation about like the underlying let's just like have a flow to the conversation, please. So DJ
alert, go.
No, that's literally exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm going.
No, but like if somebody says something, you don't need to like add a little quip. Oh, let me add a little quip.
I won't talk.
That's
Sorry,
not
Daddy.
No.
He's being more rude.
I'm
having manners and being respectful.
Exactly.
I won't talk.
No, but
it's just like every little comment is just petty.
You can be good faith.
I won't talk.
No, but even the way you're saying that is like this sort of
condescending,
like bratty. Just be like, oh my bad. Here.
Oh my bad.
You're constantly interrupting.
Tell me. I'm trying to do it right. Teach me. I'm sorry. I'm a dumb woman.
Oh, that's what he means by being
you don't
bad
need
faith.
these
like,
constant quips.
Is this how you talk to people in reality? Do you say you just learned that word 2 days ago, or you just kind of a brat the whole time?
You're right.
Do you think we can engage in a good faith combo?
I'm so sorry. Okay, I'll go.
Like the what a normal person might do is like, oh shoot, my bad. Okay, no worries.
Oh shoot, my bad. I'm so sorry. My sorry words.
I mean, she's not even being good faith now, so okay.
Totally. I completely don't believe her at all.